Scares in the air for 3 commercial airliners. The pilots each reported bird strikes yesterday while approaching New York's LaGuardia Airport. This morning, there's a new call to address what one report says is an increasing danger. Jeff Pegues is in Queens, New York, where bird strikes first captured the nation's attention 5 years ago. Jeff, good morning.
Good morning. These bird strikes can cause loss of life and serious damage to planes, and LaGuardia Airport has seen its share of them over the years. Because it's located on the water, there is a large population of geese here. But these bird strikes are happening at airports across the country. The first reported bird strike came just after 7 a.m. as an express jet plane was coming in for a landing on runway 31. Then at 8:53, another express jet reported striking a bird while taxiing after landing on the same runway. Less than 3 hours later at 11:15 a.m., a pilot of an Air Canada jet reported a third strike 12 miles northeast of the airport. It's just the latest example of a dangerous and potentially deadly aviation hazard. Earlier this year, a pilot struck a bird near the runway in Fort Myers, Florida.
Left windscreen, I took a bird direct hit and it hit me in the head.
And in March, another incident on a flight heading to West Palm Beach.
Just be advised, we hit birds here.
In January of 2009, when Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger struck a flock of geese shortly after takeoff from LaGuardia Airport, with the engines disabled, he guided the U.S. Airways plane to safety in New York's Hudson River.
Even though awareness of the bird strike problem has increased greatly in the last several years, there's still much more work to be done.
According to a recent FAA report, the number of strikes annually has increased from nearly 1,900 in 1990 to a record 11,315 last year. But the number of bird strikes in close proximity to airports and strikes which have damaged planes have decreased, in part because of efforts to clear birds out of the paths of planes. But animal rights groups question the methods being used to clear aviation paths.
The focus really needs to be on non-lethal alternatives, and we're not seeing that. We're not seeing radar technology being implemented. There's really a lot of room for improvement.
The FAA says it is aggressively researching this issue and testing radar technology that actually tracks birds near airports. By the way, the Department of Agriculture says it's actually deer strikes against planes that cause the most damage to planes taking off and landing. Charlie?
Yes.
Flying deer.
Yeah, what did he just say? Okay.
They're reindeer.
No. Yeah, I have never heard of it. All right, Jane. Ba-dum-bum. I've never heard of a deer strike on a plane. Have you?
I assume that it just outruns in front of the plane as it's taken off.
All right. I don't like that either.